So I was covering a typical roundtable with President Trump yesterday, and I noticed in the back of the room Secretary Rubio had stepped in, but hadn't come to the table to sit down, and there was no place for him.
Marco, come on up here, please.
President Trump invited him to come over and sit, and he took Susie Wiles' spot. Usually he has a very calm demeanor, and for some reason he seemed in a hurry, I guess is the only way to put it. And I think as a photojournalist, our job is to always sort of pay attention to things that seem out of place. So once I saw him reach over and grab a notepad, I just kept my lens on Rubio the entire time. And he started like writing. And then when he ripped the note off, I was able to capture what it actually he had written down. And then once he handed it to President Trump and then actually stood up and whispered in his ear, I knew immediately that whatever that note said was going to be important. So I went immediately to my files and I looked through it, and right there I could see what he had written to the president, and it ended up becoming huge news.
Yeah, I was just given a note by the Secretary of State saying that we're very close to a deal in the Middle East.
I tell young photographers especially that the role of a photojournalist is not only to capture what's in front of our lens, but to pay attention to what else is happening around us. And anytime that something's out of the ordinary, something just doesn't fit right, or your photographer's spidey sense goes off, pay attention to that and trust your gut. I trusted my gut, and I was able to capture a pretty cool moment just because I knew that what was happening was a little bit different.